A 66-year-old widow from Tucson paid $312 to upgrade a seat that should have been offered to her for free. A 79-year-old man in Denver stood at a check-in counter for 40 minutes because nobody thought to offer him a wheelchair. A retired couple from Charlotte checked their anniversary bags and paid full baggage fees on medical equipment that legally should have flown at no cost. These aren't three unlucky travelers. This happens at gate counters across the country every single day. And after today, it stops happening to you. Here's the part airlines never say out loud. They board over 800 million passengers a year, and every perk they announce is a perk that costs them money. So they don't announce it. They print your boarding pass, tag your bag, smile, and hope you never ask what else came with the ticket you already paid for.
I went through airline policy manuals, federal aviation rules, and passenger rights filings, and what I found wasn't exactly hidden. It was just never said out loud. 13 free perks already built into your ticket if you're flying over 60, and almost nobody claims them. I'm giving you everyone, plus the exact words to say at the counter. And perk number 1 is enforced by a federal official. Most airline employees hope you never ask for by name. Let's get into it. Perk 13, curbside priority check-in. Most travelers walk straight past the curbside desk into a long terminal line without realizing curbside agents can check you in on the spot, tag your bags, and hand you a boarding pass in under 5 minutes. No separate fee for the service itself. A 71-year-old flying out of Newark skipped a 35-minute line entirely because his son asked the skycap directly. The magic phrase, "Can you check me in here at the curb?" I have a tight connection. Perk 12. Priority baggage tags. Ask and most airlines will tag your checked bag as priority, meaning it's among the first off the plane, not buried under 200 others while you stand at the carousel. This exists specifically for travelers with mobility needs, and gate agents rarely offer it unprompted. Say, "Can you tag my bag as priority? Standing for a long time at baggage claim is difficult for me." Perk 11. The free companion Escort pass. Your son, daughter, or neighbor doesn't need a ticket to walk you to your gate. Most major airlines will print a free Escort pass at the staffed counter, letting a family member clear security with you and stay until you board. A daughter in Phoenix had one printed in under 3 minutes and finally got to see her mother off properly instead of saying goodbye at the curb. Ask at the counter, not the kiosk. "I'd like an Escort pass so my son can walk me to the gate." Perk 10. Wheelchair assistance, even if you walk fine. This isn't only for passengers who can't walk. If you're over 60 and dealing with tired legs, heavy bags, or a terminal that stretches nearly a mile, you qualify and airlines are federally required to say yes. You can even request it for only one leg of your trip. The phrase, "I like to request senior mobility assistance from check-in to my gate." Perk 9. The TSA senior screening exception. If you're 75 or older, you don't have to remove your shoes or light jacket at security. It's built into TSA's standard process. No enrollment required. Mention your age before you reach the checkpoint, because officers can't guess it and won't ask. Travelers under 75 can call TSA Cares at 1-855-787-2227 at least 72 hours ahead for personalized assistance. Say, "I'm 76. I understand I qualify for modified senior screening." Perk 8. Senior airfares, hidden from comparison sites. Online search engines don't know your age, so they never show you the senior fare code sitting quietly in the airline's own system. A retired teacher in Boston booked a $340 fare online, then called the airline directly, mentioned she was 67, and got the same seat for $287. Don't ask if there's a senior discount. Ask this: is there a senior fare filed on this route that isn't showing online? Perk 7, free special meals served first. On full-service flights, low-sodium, diabetic-friendly, and heart-healthy meals are free to request, and they come off the cart before anyone else's tray does. Order through Manage My Booking at least 24 hours out, then confirm at the gate that it made the load sheet. Say, I'd like to add a special meal request. Which options are available for my route? Perk 6. Pre-boarding needs no paperwork. You don't need a doctor's note or a diagnosis to board early. You just tell the gate agent you need extra time before boarding announcements start. Your companion boards with you. The phrase, I need a little extra time to board. I'd like to pre-board, please. Perk 5. Medical equipment flies free. CPAP machines, oxygen concentrators, walkers, and canes don't count against your baggage allowance, and airlines can't legally charge for them. Veterans should also add their status to their profile, since most carriers waive baggage fees entirely for them. Say at check-in, I'm traveling with medical equipment and prescription medications. Can you confirm those won't be charged? Perk 4. Free gate check on full flights. When overhead bins run out, agents need volunteers to check carry-ons, free of charge, tagged straight to your destination. No lifting a bag over your head, no shoulder strain. Ask before boarding. Is this flight expected to be full? Are you accepting early gate checks? Perk 3. The 30-minute upgrade window. In the half hour before boarding, seats open up as passengers cancel or misconnect, and gate agents have full discretion to move people quietly without an announcement. A calm, polite senior traveler with a real comfort need is exactly who gets moved. Approach the desk 20 to 30 minutes before boarding and say, I'm a senior traveler. Are there any seat upgrades or extra legroom seats available? Perk 2. Compensation for delays. Nobody offers you. Every major U.S. airline has committed in writing to meal vouchers, hotels, and transportation for controllable delays over 3 hours, and federal rules now require automatic cash refunds for cancellations you don't rebook. The word that unlocks it is controllable. Mechanical issues and crew problems qualify. Say, this was a controllable delay. I'd like the meal voucher and hotel accommodation your airline committed to. Perk 1, the complaint resolution official. Every airline is federally required to have a CRO at every airport, every hour they operate. A person authorized to resolve disputes about passenger rights on the spot. If a wheelchair is denied, pre-boarding refused, or you're wrongly charged for medical equipment, this is your escalation. Most gate agents hear this request only a handful of times in their career. 4 words change the conversation. I'd like to speak with your complaint resolution official, please. None of these 13 perks are secret. They're sitting in policy documents and federal regulations that have existed for years. Airlines are just counting on you never asking. You now have 13 reasons to start asking. Before your next flight, request the Escort pass, book mobility assistance, call for the senior fare, order your meal tonight, and pre-board without apology. If anything goes wrong, ask for the CRO by name. Which of these 13 surprised you most? Drop it in the comments. I read every one, and your stories help other travelers over 60 know what to expect. If this opened your eyes, hit like and subscribe for more. Safe travels.